How you doing? How you doing? Let's go. Let's get rocking. Let's go. The market has opened and it's time to see what's going on. If you want to see my screen, go to my YouTube channel. I'm live on YouTube right now. If you want to see my screen, live on YouTube right now. Let's go. Sorry for the tardiness, but nevertheless, we're here. What's wrong with that? Let's redo that. What's going on? All right, here we go. All right. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, Miss Watkins. How y'all doing? How's everybody doing? All right, all right, all right. I'm late to the party this morning. Late to the party this morning, but it's all good. If you want to see my screen right now, jump onto my YouTube channel. Everything's getting rocked and loaded over there, so let's go. Whoa, wowzers. Let's go. Let's see. Ah, interesting. 7. Got somewhere to go. Okay. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, how's everybody doing? Remember, share this out with 5 of your people. I'm running a little bit behind, so share this out with 5 of your people. Let them know that we're here. Send them on over to my YouTube channel so they can see my screen so we can get this good old hour, this hour live trading in. All right? So, 1 second. And I'm just kind of getting everything together, running behind. Let's see. Okay. Now, so everybody, the market. Whew. The market kind of went a little bit up last night. So the market yesterday, it went pre-market, it went up, went down, right? And then it went back up. And everybody, I've been saying it over and over and over. That market is going to break that 420. We going to a 419 spot, 419 spot. And everybody, yesterday we hit a 418 spot. We actually hit 418 overnight. So we actually hit 418 overnight, right? Overnight, we hit 418 on SPY, which is pretty crazy, right? It was pretty crazy. But we hit a 418 on SPY yesterday, so that was pretty dope. But yeah. 1 second. Trying to get everything on my screen correct. Okay, here we go. Perfect. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, everybody. So Yeah, SPY went crazy yesterday. Okay, SPY went strictly down yesterday. It fell down, and when we was on yesterday live, you can see that the market we said, okay, if the y'all not seeing my screen, I'm tripping. I thought y'all was seeing my screen the whole time. Let's go. Desktop share. Let me make sure I get my zoom up as well, just in case. I'm gonna get it right, everybody. I'm gonna get it right. Let's see.
Recording in progress.
We were on yesterday together. Audio input change. Can everybody hear me clear? There we go. All right, that's better. All right, here we go. Clear all my drawing sets. Remove drawings because everything was broken. All right, so we saw this happening right here yesterday. So we was like, hey, got some nice looking candles on the 15-minute time frame. Two things are about to happen. The first thing that's going to potentially happen, we're going to break through this resistance level we had right up there. Or the next thing that's going to happen was we're going to have this big boy red candlestick happens. And what happened? Big boy red candlestick happens. And throughout the rest of the day, we traded down for the most part. Okay, we had some times we actually flickered back up, but for the most of the time we traded down for the most part of the day, and then we consolidated the rest of the day out. Okay, consolidated the rest of the day out. So this huge drop down right here generated a lot of money for people. I made a couple dollars yesterday. I made about 10-15% yesterday. So pretty good day yesterday, and I actually got in. I was only in for a short amount of time. So it fell down, boom, came back up, made an H pattern, and then flooded back down again. And then pre-market today, take a look what happened pre-market. We fell down to this 418 level. I'm excited for that, right? I'm excited for this 418 level. Just to see it is like breathtaking, and I'm excited about it because I know I'm going to start building positions, right? Building positions on long-term, but more long-term positions because it's giving great buying opportunities for like long-term plays, right? So right around here, hit 418.8. It bounced off of that 418.8 and it went crazy. So right here, everybody, what we know 418.8, 418.80 level pushed the market up $5, everybody. The market went from 418 to 423. Okay, so we know it's somebody down here. We know at this 418 area, there's some people down, there's some buyers down there. Okay, there's some buyers down there. All right, so right now, I'm finna look at some things. Our demand zones, right? I don't know if people in my chat there yet. No, you guys can stay on my. Let me get my Zoom right. I'm sorry. Let me get my Zoom right. Here we go. All right, there we go. All right, you can stay there, Janelle. I gotta send a message out to everybody else too. They should have got a text already though, so we should be good. All right, so right here, we came from 418, bounced to 423, and now we kind of simmering down some, okay? Now, it's two things that's heavy right now. Two things that's heavy, and this is very, very important. I'm going to break this down to you right quick. First thing first is we got this demand zone right here, okay? We have a demand zone from 420 to 421.5. 420 to 421.5. So right around here, 420 to 421.5. All right. So right around here is the demand zone, everybody. But something special is happening, and I need you guys to see this. Something special right now is happening. I'm gonna break it down to you for a second. Right. Also, so that's the demand zone. Our next supply zone areas is 428 area on the 1 hour time frame. Okay, 1 hour time frame. Look at a 427.5 to 428. Okay, 427.5. I can't wait to show this to y'all guys. 427.5 to 428.5. Okay, boom. All right, that's the supply zone. 1 hour supply zone, 1 hour demand zone. But something is happening right now, and I need to show this to you. I want you guys to see this. So right around here, everybody. On my other screen, you can kind of see it. You can see it a lot clearer, but I want you guys to see it right here. Okay, right here on my screen. What you see right here, there's a battle going on. It's right around here. There's a battle going on, right? And right now, that this battle that's going on right now is based upon a few things, right? What it's doing is it's battling between, if you put this in a relationships, it's battling between if I want to be with somebody, if I do not want to be with somebody. Listen closely. Do I want to be with this person or do I not want to be with this person? Okay? So what do you mean by that, Chris? Right here, this purple line right here and this purple line right here. This is an 8 hour pivot point, okay? And this is an 8 hour pivot point. Both of these are 8 hour pivot points. And right now, we're inside of these 8 hour pivot points. Okay? Right now, we're inside of these 8 hour pivot points. Whichever one of these pivot points, for the most part, breaks, that's probably the direction the stock is going. So if it breaks down here, it's going to come into this demand zone. When it comes into this demand zone, we're going to see some small, slow movement, right? Because we got to get through that demand zone. So it's probably going to be a bit harder to get through that demand zone. But if we break through here, this 424 area, we'll probably see the stock market probably scroll back up slowly but surely to probably like that 427 area. Okay. But right now, getting between this level and this level is the first ultimate goal. Okay. That's the task right now. Are we going to be able to break between this bottom to this top level? Okay, these are two 8 hour pivot points. And we've already come down to this 8 hour pivot point and we push up to this 8 hour pivot point and we bounced off of that one and we rejected this one. Okay, so right here above this pivot point is sellers. Right here beneath this pivot point is buyers. Now we're trying to figure out who's going to win. Okay? Y'all with me? That's very, 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 very powerful. So for anybody that's getting into any trades, day trades, anything of that nature right now, the plays are outside of these boxes. Outside of these lines are the plays. Okay? Even if we break to the bottom of this, if we break the bottom of this line right here, I would be hesitant to buy puts, okay, until we break out of this demand zone. But if we do break above this level right here, I like calls. Okay? I definitely like calls if we break above that level. Definitely like calls if we break above that level. All right. So see how this is going to play out. It's holding fairly strong. And as you can see, ever since what time is 3 o'clock this morning, we bounced off that 418. We've been going up. Strong moves to the upside. All right. Strong moves to the upside. I'm more so looking at call positions right now. Not long-term calls right now, but it's more so short-term call positions for maybe like a quick scout or something of that nature. That's more so that's what I'm looking for at the moment. Let me check the chat box, see what y'all talking about. If you're on here right now, hit the like button on YouTube. All right. Great explanation. I've never been able to understand stocks where I feel comfortable trading. Good stuff. I'm glad you definitely feel. I try to break it down and put it in the simplest form for us. Sometimes I use everything in a relationship standpoint, right? Everything in relationship. So main thing we're realizing is right now, are we going to push forward or are we going to break up? I got the longer term swing on SPY. Good stuff. That's great. That long term swing on SPY. I'm definitely starting to create some of my position as well. Good morning, the GOAT. Good morning, Danae. Good morning, the great. I thought I saw something else. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Ronald. Good morning, Mrs. Hawkins. Good morning, DM. Good morning, Miss Reese. Mr. Reese, Deontay Reese from Columbia. Good morning, Misha. Good morning, Nicole. Good morning, Samantha. Good morning, Minoverse. Grand Rising M Sense. Good morning, Straight from the Dome. Good morning, Mr. Lance Ware. Good morning, Samantha L. Good morning, Miss Watkins. So another thing I want you to watch is this. Let's look at this price action, right? So think about this right now. Literally, if you look at it right now, we're literally inside of this. We're inside of this box that we're trading in, right? Good morning, the will to prosper. Good morning, good morning, good morning. If you guys want to see my screen, jump onto my YouTube channel. Is there any books that will help you get started? Yeah, I mean, a lot of people read, what's that book called? It just slipped my mind. My mind always slipped at certain points. I forgot the name of it. When I think about it, I would definitely say it. But I would tell you the main thing is literally lock in with somebody that you deem qualified, and let them help you go through that journey. Do not let YouTube University teach you how to trade stocks. You're gonna lose a lot of money. Trust me, because I did it. I lost a lot of money trading stocks at first. All right, so two things I want you guys to focus on, right? Let's look at this VIX right quick. Take a look at the VIX. The VIX right here. The VIX, I like that in the VIX. I do. I like this in the VIX. I normally do not trade before 10 a.m., so I'm being patient for 10, but I think I'm going to get into a call position before 10, around 10. And yeah, I think I'm getting into a call position. I'm getting into a call position early. Definitely going to be getting in early, but I'm thinking I'm getting into a call position. It's wild. There's only a few people up this morning seeking this type of knowledge. Well, we on YouTube. There go the move. Crap. Look at the move happening. We on YouTube, 904 Tree. We on YouTube rocking out with each other. Look at this move happening right now. Be patient, Jack. You might reject. Be patient. All right, so right here. I want to catch, right now, I'm looking to potentially catch this move right here. All right. I'm potentially looking to catch this move up to break that, right? Now, this is me being more of an experienced trader potentially making this move, right? Because I know if we come down here, we have a demand zone, so I'm willing to be down money, right? In order to make money if it goes down, right? I'm getting in early. So listen to what I'm about to say. Around 10 o'clock, I'll potentially get into this trade, right? So I'll potentially get into a call position at 10 a.m. Potentially get into a call position. And I'm going to break down to you why. All right, so let's break down this example what I'm looking at. All right, so right now we have this 1 hour demand zone right here. Okay, I know this is a strong demand zone. That's where heavy buyers are. Okay, we've bounced off of that 418 level and kind of been going up. All right, this level right here is a strong level of resistance. Okay, strong level of resistance. I need some more confirmation first. But what I like that I see is we've been going up all morning. Had a nice pullback right here, and we've been holding this level right here, right? This level that I have highlighted right here. We've been holding this level fairly well. Look at that. Look at it happening right there. Hold on. Okay, so right now what we're seeing this candlestick push up, right? Now, this is one thing I want you guys to notice. This candlestick is a 15-minute candlestick. What we want to see is if this 15-minute candlestick is trying to push up, it needs to break above this level right here. This is the previous candlestick, right? This is the previous previous high candlestick since the market's been open. Basically what happened was the candlestick came here and the sellers pushed it back down. So right now the buyers are attempting to push this back up, but the sellers are not allowing it to go back up. Okay? The sellers are not allowing it to go back up. So in order for this to break through, we will need a big, huge thrust of buying coming through at this price point, at this level. Okay? This is what we're going to need to move forward past this particular level. Okay? And when I say I'm getting in early, if I get in, this is the level that a safe trader should get in at. A break of this level right here and a hold. That's when you should be getting into the trade. Okay? More experienced traders say, hey, I could potentially get into this trade now, right? Because I understand that I can have a set of stop loss here, or if somebody that's trading with more money, they can say, hey, if I'm not correct, I can get out and get back in when I see the next option actually happens. Okay. So before the market opened, my play was, hey, I want to see the stock price fall down here into this zone and play a bounce out of it. Okay. Hopefully I didn't confuse y'all there, but we're going to see when 10 o'clock comes. All right. And as you can see, that candlestick was green, looking pretty good, and it went right back to red, right? You can see it stopped right here. It stopped right there, didn't break above. So meaning for intraday people who traded intraday, right? You got to think in your head, okay, we have sellers right here. Boom, sellers right there. But if this right here closed in 3 minutes and the wick stopped right there, okay, the sellers moved on down some. Okay, and so what does that mean? It means this, put it in a relationship standpoint of view. It means that, okay, I got an opportunity to be with this person right here. Am I going to make my move? Boom, she rejected me. Now I have another opportunity to be with this person right here. I'm going to make my move. Boom, she rejected me faster than she rejected me the last time. You see what I'm saying? I got rejected like Steve Urkel. Laura rejected Steve Urkel in 10 minutes the first time. The second time Laura rejected Steve Urkel, she rejected Steve Urkel in 5 minutes. You follow me? So if you put that in stock market terms, the stock got rejected at $423.38 the first time. The second time this stock got rejected was at $422.98. It got rejected worth around almost 50 cents faster. 50 cents faster. That's not good. That's negative. Okay. But the thing is this though, when it comes rejection, there's always support. Okay. The support thing is this. Every time Steve Urkel get rejected, he always go back to what? His home. He always go back to his house. And his house is right here. His house is at 421.96. 421.96. 421.96. So every time Laura rejects Steve, he doesn't fall down further. He goes right back to his support level, which is his house. So what does that tell us? That tells us that Steve Urkel's house is a strong level of support. And eventually, if Steve Urkel keeps going back to his house, eventually Steve Urkel can turn into Stephon. And then if he turns into Stephon, what will happen to Laura? Laura will no longer reject him because his house is so strong at support. Hopefully that makes sense, everybody. Hopefully y'all kind of understand what I'm trying to break down to you. Okay. So what I'm telling you right now is, yes, this stock price is getting rejected a lot faster. Okay. But as long as Steve Urkel, this 421.96, Steve Urkel's house stays right here, there's still an opportunity that Steve Urkel will get Laura. Now, if it breaks this 421.96, there's no opportunity Steve Urkel gonna get Laura, because what? The stock price keeps going down. She keeps rejecting Steve Urkel, and she keeps breaking his heart and breaking his heart and breaking his heart to the point he doesn't even want to try anymore. But as long as Steve Urkel keeps on trying to get Laura, eventually he may just get her. Like Steve Urkel always say, I'm wearing you down, baby. I'm wearing you down. Okay. So just something to think about, everybody. So let me remove some of these levels that I have right here. Remove. Okay. All right. 10 a.m. This candlestick is fluctuating right here. Remove, remove, remove. What is QQ? What is the VIX doing right now? All right, the VIX is holding still. The VIX has been on a downward trend, though. The VIX is definitely on a downward trend. I would love to see the VIX come up here and test this 1968. I don't know why my screen, I keep doing on my screen. Apple, what Apple doing? Apple looking kind of decent. Meta, holding tight. I didn't mean to go to Netflix. What's my QQQ? All right, QQQ. One big candlestick. Next one's kind of red. Yeah, I need to be patient. I need to be a little bit more patient. A little bit more patient. I don't know. Yeah, not right now. A little bit more patient. Stick to your first play. All right, let's extend this out. Extend it out. All right. So we're coming down. All right. Right now we're coming down to this pivot area. So we kind of broke that level that had been holding strong, right? We broke this level that has been holding strong. All right. Take a look. We're pushing down right here. We're breaking this level. This is another strong level. So think about this right now. Lower has really broken Steve Urkel's heart right now, right? On this candlestick so far. Let's go to 5 minutes so we can see it in 5-minute increments. Look at this big boy red candlestick happening. We're going down into a demand zone, a 1 hour demand zone. We're falling down into a 1 hour demand zone right now. Okay? Falling down into a 1 hour demand zone. So this 1 hour demand zone, we know this demand zone is a strong area where there's a lot of buyers here. There's buyers all up in here. Okay? Buyers, 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 buyers. Okay? And now this blue line is that first 8 hour pivot I was telling you guys about, right? That blue line is that 8 hour pivot I was telling you guys about. All right. Now, two things that we want to see. We want to see if we're going to get a bounce out of this area or are we going to fall down. Okay, this is the 5-minute time frame, everybody. And what I like to have up also is this right here, everybody. The charts where I can see the 1 hour time frame. On my other screens that I have up, I can see all this, but I want to show you guys this so you guys can see it as well. So right here is my hour on the left. This is my 15 on the right, and right here is my. This is a powerful push down right here too. This is my 5-minute on the right. So I can see all three of these time frames at one time. Okay? All three at one time. Look at this price action right here. This price action. It's on that 8 hour pivot right now. It's sitting on that 8 hour pivot right now. Sitting right here. It's a lot of selling pressure. 9 EMA going down. The VIX, let's see what the VIX doing. The VIX is trying to break back up. What SPX at? What is XPX doing? All right, SPX, we started above. We have broken beneath. It's a lot of selling pressure. Also, everybody remember, if we're on that 8 hour pivot. We're sitting on that thing right now. Definitely sitting on that pivot. This is SPX, the screen I'm on looking right now, everybody. This is the same thing as SPY. It just moves a lot faster. Everything SPY does, SPX is the same thing. There go. Here we go. Here we go. It's falling down into that demand zone. Good stuff. Now this is my first play that I was going to look at this morning in this demand zone. Do we bounce out of this demand zone? Okay. Nice, nice, nice. All right, let's see how this actually plays out with this one. Okay, look at this bounce out of this demand zone right here. Nice, okay, boom. A nice little rejection. It's some pressure. It's some pressure right here. All right, let's take a look at some other stocks right quick. Apple is part of the S&P 500, so that's going to be kind of help SPY as well. Google, wow, Google fell all the way down. Apple actually held, so it went up and it kind of held a little bit. Looked like it's trying to kind of circle itself down, but look at Google. Google went up and just boom, drop down like a cone head. Amazon, same thing, up, straight down, cone head. Okay. Microsoft kind of went up, boom, boom, boom. Didn't fall down hard, but it's still sitting around there struggling. So, boom, boom, boom. Whew. This market is so oversold. It's ridiculous. It looked like he wanted to just drop, but it will not drop. There we go. There we go. Let's see what we're doing. Now let's look at the last time we was in this. The last time we was in this particular demand zone, where did we go to? It came right here. So everybody that's a trader, you should be looking to say, okay, we're in this demand zone. Let's see it's falling down here. And I'm glad I was patient and did not enter into that position up here, because I definitely would have been hurt. Okay? So we falling in here. Now we coming back to this zone. Now watch out. Let's see how now what we're looking for as traders, we're looking at the price action now that it's at this line right here. Okay, we're looking at the price action now that we're at this line right here, right? Good stuff, Jack. Good way to be patient. That's why I do not trade before 10 a.m. So let's think about this. If I would have got into my trade before 10 a.m., right, I was going to be trying to play the bounce off of this area up to here. As you can see, once 10 a.m. came out and actually some news came out, the market, boom, went down. This is why I tell people personally, I do not trade before 10 a.m. Don't do it, right? I do not trade before 10 a.m. Now, a lot of people make money before 10 a.m. I'm just one person who do not trade before 10 a.m. The VIX should have went crazy up. Yep, the VIX is making some good noise. See, I look on the 15-minute. Go back at the 9 EMA. All right, moment of truth right here for the VIX. It's back at the 9 EMA. Let's see how this plays out. SPY on the 15-minute looks like this. A lot of downward pressure. So one reason why I'm not getting into puts, I do not buy puts in a demand zone unless it's just screaming puts, right? So that's one thing I do not do. I'm a stickler for you don't buy calls in a supply zone and you do not buy puts in a demand zone. I'm a stickler for that. Okay. watching this VIX closely. This VIX right here can flood down. So if this VIX right here starts to flood down red, which I'm thinking it's going to do, I'm about to go ahead and buy my position. I'm going to start a position on SPY, on SPX. Okay, so I just created a position on SPX, a small light position on SPX. I'm going to buy in more as time starts to come. I got a small delta at 35 cent delta. All right, so I start creating, building a position in SPY SPX, right? So I'm in XPX right now. The XPX calls. Okay, you look over here. I probably buy some more in. On this particular play. If it continues to go, if it goes the opposite direction, goes down, I will buy some more, probably until we get out of that demand zone. If we break that demand zone, then I just take that loss. Right? If I take a loss today, that loss will probably be anywhere around, $450 if I take a loss. All right, let me go back to SPY. All right, so we're in this demand zone. What I want to see is I want to see SPY bounce out of this demand zone and come back up here to these levels right here. By the time SPY gets up to this level right here, I'll be possibly looking to sell. Okay, I'll possibly looking to sell somewhere around here. I will be looking to get out of my particular trade in profits. And you can see on the side right here, everybody, when you trading with active trader, you can put on here on the side, you can kind of see where your profit taking and how much money you can make and all that good stuff. Like the green area, you see like 100, 150, 200, 300, all that stuff if the price gets to those levels. And I'm in very, very light area. I'm in like very light, testing the waters. Let's see what Apple's doing. Come back to that. Apple. All right. So Apple looks good. I like how Apple looks. That's promising. Apple kind of went up, kind of consolidated some. Boom, boom, boom. It's trying to push up right now. Apple's trying to break this previous high right here. Apple is trying to break this previous high right there. If Apple breaks that previous high, that's a good sign for me. Okay. Let's look at the other ones that we was looking at. Google had it making a strong, nice candlestick right here as well. Amazon, decent sized candlestick, still kind of lagging around. Microsoft, a little lag. It's okay. So not too much, not a lot of confirmation anywhere. But what I do like is the VIX is falling, right? I do like the fact that the VIX right here had this big red candlestick. That's nice. I want to see more red candlesticks happen. I want to see the VIX come down here and break this level right here, break this 1909 level. Okay, I want to see the VIX break this level right here. If the VIX breaks this level right here, that's going to be a great sign for calls on for call options. Okay, great sign for call options. The VIX breaks this support level right here. Okay, let's go back to SPY. See what SPY got going on. All right, so we had a bounce off of this level right here. And this is why levels are so important, everybody. So we came down here, right? And we saw that, hey, the stock was at this level right here previously and it bounced off of it. So we drew our support level right here. And as you can see, it came right back down to the same support level and bounced off of it. What does that tell us? That tells us that there was buyers there, right? At some point in time, there were buyers there. And those buyers were still there, okay? So right now there is a struggle, right? It is a struggle right here for this stock to go up right now. It's struggling to get past this 9 EMA. Struggling to get past this 9 EMA right now. And I do not like the fact that it wasn't a stronger push up. So this could be a big candlestick that red comes down here and break this level and flood through. Or it could be a candlestick that wicks back up and turns into a bullish candlestick. Okay? Either one can happen. When you're trading, know your positive plays and your negative plays, what can happen. Right now I'm down $75. Like I say, I'm in very light right now. I'm in light with the expectations of buying in more if it comes back down to a certain level. So what happened, it came to this 9 EMA. So it ran away, boom, came to this 9 EMA, and it rejected that 9 EMA time. Rejected that 9 EMA. Came right back down here to the bar, where the bars are laying at or chilling at. You see that Apple reject as well. Yep, so Apple is trying to break through, but it's kind of rejecting as well. We see a big explosion on Apple come through. That's when you're going to see a big explosion on SPY go up as well. But if we see Apple reject right here and go all the way down, yes, it's Bloody Mary. Okay, look at Apple trying to break through, everybody. And Apple is a great stock to trade, everybody. Like, when Apple moves, it really moves. It's a great option to trade. And when it comes to things like this, Apple's been trying to break this level for 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 minutes now. When stocks been trying to break a level for like 30 minutes, 45 minutes, it's going to be major. It's going to be major in the upside or major in the downside. It's going to be a major rejection or a major push up. Okay? Because when it's trying to break something for too long, we think about it in a relationship. If somebody keeps egging you on like, hey, are we going to be together? 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 And you keep like, I don't know. And they keep asking you the same thing over and over and over. Eventually, you're either going to say yes with authority and like, yeah, man, we're going to be together. Or you're going to be like, no, man, we're not going to be together. You see what I'm saying? So it's going to be the answer to the question is going to be very hostile. Okay, so it's the same thing as this right here. Apple is trying to push above this level, push above this level, push above this level. And when the answer is finally given, it's going to be a hostile rejection to the downside, or it's going to be a crazy push up to the upside. Okay. And back to the VIX. All right. This is not, so the VIX is trying to reclimb again. This is not that great for me. The VIX trying to push back up. All right. Take a look at this wick, this bullish. This candlestick right here is trying to form bullish. Right here. You can see it's trying to go bullish right here. That means what this long wick right here, everybody, means the stock price came down here and then people started to buy in. And now they're buying in, buying in, buying in. Remember, a red candlestick opens at the top of the body and closes at the bottom of the body. Okay? Opens at the top of the body, closes at the bottom of the body. Now, what I want to see with this candlestick is, I want to see this candlestick be the candlestick that wicks back up now, right? I want to see it wick back up and break above this 9 EMA, this green 9 EMA. I want to see it wick up and break above this green 9 EMA and go attack this yellow 21 EMA. And then when it get to that yellow 21 EMA, if it does that, we'll probably see a slowdown or a halt right here. All right, Apple still trying to break through too. Apple trying to break through. Look at it. And once again, everybody, the reason why I'm paying attention, I'm looking at Apple a lot is because I'm trading SPY, the S&P 500. Apple is the largest. It's the S&P 500 is the 500 largest companies. Okay, the 500 largest companies in the stock market. They're inside of the S&P 500. Okay, inside of that index. So Apple is the largest player in that particular index. Okay. Right now you see Apple is rejecting. Apple is rejecting right now. Look at this. Apple is rejecting. It's struggling to try to break this. So like I said, the longer it takes to break, the harder the fall or the better the push up. Either or. And, is Amazon pushing up? Yeah, Amazon trying to push up. Google look okay. The VIX want to go. The VIX want to move up. So boom, it came down here, pushed up, and it came back right here, right? With this fault right here, when it came back right here, is not a good sign for me. The reason why it's not a good sign for me is it came here, and it stopped right here, and it stayed right here for 10 minutes. That means some buyers came in and bought in right here. They didn't let it come back down here. They bought in right here. And then, boom, it's trying to go back up and potentially test this level right here. That's not a good sign for me, because if this goes up, that means SPY is going to go down. Right now, I bet SPY is falling down, and I bet Apple is possibly falling down as well. Apple's right there, and SPY is right here. Rejecting, falling down. Okay, let's see. Now, we know this area right here. Buyers have been buying in at this area right here. So I'm keeping a close eye right here to see. Oh, let me take that off the screen. I'm sorry. I didn't realize I was still on the screen. Boom. All right, I'm down $100 right now. Get out the way. Apple probably doing a major rejection. Look at that that's a big boy red candlestick. Big boy red candlestick. It continues to reject the 9 EMA. It's continuing to reject the 9 EMA, but it's holding tight in this demand zone right quick. It's definitely holding tight in that demand zone. This is real trading, everybody. Real trading. There go the big fall. A big fall. Now, what I'm going to do with this big fall right here, let's go check if the VIX broke through something. The VIX is pushing up, and we got Apple. Where's Apple? Apple. Where's Apple? Apple's still kind of holding though. Still kind of falling down though. Nope, it's not holding. It's falling down as well. Big fall happened. Some down 175. Let's see. Go to the SPY. All right. Now we're right here at this level right here. We're right here in this demand zone still. So let's look at the story now. Decision-making time. Boom. Falls down. Comes back to the 9 EMA. Boom. Pushes down. So we could potentially be trying to form a trend as well. Okay. We was decision-making time. We fell down, came back to the 9 EMA, and boom, you push down. Okay? Push down. The VIX did a nice, strong push-up. The VIX did a nice strong push up. But the VIX now the VIX right here has to break through this level. The VIX has to break through this level. Okay? About 3 more contracts right quick. Nothing major, still light, still very, very light. Still very, very light. About 3 more contracts. Still very, very, very light. Playing this one safe. Playing this one very safe for the time being. Not gonna trade too heavy because I haven't received my the confirmation that I want to see. but I'm inside this demand zone, and I'm a stickler for it. You buy calls in demand zones. Man, IWM paid me today. Let's go, Jalen trade. Smooth money. I love it. How much? Oh, I'm still in the trade right now. I'm down $100 right now. The VIX is trying to potentially reject. Now remember, I said previously I wanted the VIX to come down here and break this 1909 level, but now it needs to break this 1927 level first and then come down here and break this level. But we need to break above this level. Okay, if the VIX does not break above this level, that's good for me. Okay, if it breaks above this level, then that means it's bad for me, and I'll probably just go ahead and exit this position and look for another trade later on. Minimize your losses, everybody, and maximize your gains. Okay, you see how the VIX pushing back up right here? That means SPY is trying to push back down. Okay, we're sitting on this level right now. It's a lot of selling pressure to the downside. A lot of selling pressure to the downside. Especially when you see the 9 EMA, the candlesticks can't even get above the 9 EMA. You can kind of look at this right here. You can kind of see a downward trend forming. I see that downward trend forming. It's like, double top, boom, boom, boom. Push down some. Let's see. And also, everybody remember, this upcoming Monday, everybody, is the next 5-day mastermind, okay? This is the next 5-day stock option 101 mastermind where I'm going to teach you guys everything that we're going over right now. I'm going to teach all that to you in our 5-day mastermind, okay? In that 5-day mastermind, I'm going to break all of that down to you, all right? Break all of it down to you. Coming up October 9th through October the 13th. Oh yeah, Jalen trades. Letting those accounts bleed out, exactly, is very, very true. Very, very true. That's why people losing their accounts. You got to minimize your losses. If it doesn't go your direction, know how much you're willing to lose. Boom, you out of that trade. Okay. And right here, I'm about to actually exit this trade. If you look at this break before I get out of here, look at this breakdown. It broke through all of our levels, right? It broke through all of our levels. Okay. And when it broke through our levels, look at the VIX. The VIX has broken through this particular level. Okay. You see how everything works in unison. That's why you need to understand and know what's going on. So now if I go to my other catalyst that I was looking at, Apple, right here, Apple is probably rejected as well. Apple's still trying to hold true to hold true. But you see, it's rejecting as well. And remember, I said that rejection is super hard when it takes a long time to get through. It's a super hard rejection. Okay, so everybody, it's 10:30. Go ahead and get out of here. Well, I want you guys to understand we're going attendees in the match. Yes, so an email is going out today. My team is sending out an email today to everybody that attended the previous masterminds. You guys get free access to that. Free access to that. Do you have a mental stop loss? Yes, I have a mental stop loss. Definitely have a mental stop loss. I'm actually about to probably get out this trade. I'm looking to see if the VIX close above that line I had. If it does close above that line, I'm going to go ahead and exit my trade. What do you think about the automatic support and resistance? I've seen some automatic support resistance. Some of them look good, but I still like to have my own personal ones as well. So, I'm not gonna say anything bad about it. It's not bad at all. Not bad at all. Question: When you paste your information at the above the marketplace, how do you get the box there? S. Hawkins, great question. Take a look at this. So right here, S. Hawkins, what you have is this. You probably have this right here. Chart. Chart. Okay. You probably have this right here. Right? And then you come here, you have chart. No, active trader. You have this right here, active trader on this side. Okay? What I want you to do, I want you to hit this active trader right here and take it away. So it's nothing there. Look at Apple, everybody. Look at Apple. Look at Apple. It's important on them. Look at Apple breaking above. Okay. I bet the VIX is dropping down. I bet SPY's going back up. So what you want to do, Ms. Hawkins, you want to make sure you come up here to this box right here. Hit this button right here. Boom. And then that's when you can, and then you come right there and paste it in. Okay. The one active trader one doesn't work. You see active trader right here. It's no box there because it's based upon this chart right here. Okay. Okay. Now watch this right quick. I'm about to get out of here, everybody. Patience is a virtue, definitely. Let me see which contract I got over here. SPX. Boom, 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 boom. All products. What contract do I have? Copy. Active trader. Boom, boom. Right now, you see, guys, I'm back down just to being down $100. Right, I'm down $100 again. Okay. Now, somebody asked me about my mental stop loss. I have a mental stop loss. I do not advise anybody, new traders, to do a mental stop loss. Remember, somebody said, when are you getting out? I said, if the VIX closes above this level. Look what happened. The VIX has fallen all the way back down to its level. And look at this right now. Okay. So let's see what happens, everybody. You gotta be patient. Patience is a virtue. We have to break above this level. We're in this demands. I need to break above this level and push up. But anyway, oh, you guys can't see my screen, can you? Let me show my screen. But right here, everybody, Miss Hawkins, right here, you have this active trader right there up, right? You see this active trader right here? There's nothing above the buy button. What you want to do is you want to come here to hit this active trader button right here, and that'll go away. And you want to come up here and add another box. And boom, you have your box there. And when that box is there, you'll see this pulls up right there, and you can paste it right there. Okay? But everybody, like I was saying, look at Apple right here, right quick. Look at Apple. See, Apple is breaking above. Look at the VIX. You can see the VIX went above it and fell down. Okay. As long as the VIX is beneath this level right here, I'll be in this trade. Okay. All right, everybody. Got to get out of here, everybody. Y'all have a good one. All praise to the link to join that. Okay, everybody, I hope you guys have a blessed day. All praise to the Most High. Thank you guys for attending once again. This is stock options, what is this thing called? Wealth Wednesdays, live trading, everybody. Wealth Wednesdays, live trading. Do this every single Wednesday, and I'll see you guys right here tomorrow morning. Let's go, baby. All praise to the Most High. Y'all have a good one.